Action.
You radio, the voice of truth.
Good day, Imba City, Abia State, Nigeria, and those listening to us outside the shores of the country. Welcome to Sports Rush on your number one superstation, Living Radio, the voice of truth. I am your host, Clement Victor Obukwe, aka Mr. Sporty Zone. I am on the MIC and I'll be taking you around the world of sports. Keep your dialogue here on your favorite station, Living Radio, the voice of truth. I'll be back after this break. Well, I will be kickstarting the show with what is happening around the world in the world of tennis. Where Novak Djokovic drew unseeded Serb Mohamed Kekmanovic in the opening round of the Australian Open on Thursday, as he awaits a decision over whether or not he will be allowed to remain in the country. The top seed, who is seeking a 21 Grand Slam title and 4 successive Australian Open crown, saw his visa refused upon his arrival in Melbourne last week due to question over his COVID-19 vaccination exemption. Remember, Djokovic won a subsequent court appeal against cancellation. However, the immigration minister Alex Hawke is personally empowered to revoke his visa for a second time and is still mulling over the decision. Tennis Australia delayed the draw for an hour and 15 minutes over unknown reason. Meanwhile, former world number one Australia Andy Murray, who entered as a wild card, takes on 21st seed Nicolas Basilashvili, having beaten the Gregorian 6-7, 4-7, 6-7, 6-7, 7-3, 6-3 over 3 hours to reach the Sydney quarterfinals on Wednesday. Fourth seed Stefanos Tsitsipas take on Mikael Ymer on Sweden, and fifth seed Andrei Rublev Tussell with Australian Gianluca Manja. Meanwhile, British world number one and reigning US Open champion Emma Raducanu will meet American world number 68 Sally Stefan after her final match in the preparation for the tournament ended in 6-0, 6-1 defeat to Elena Rybakina at the Sydney Classic. Now still on the tournament going on. Tournament organizers stated on Thursday crowd as the main stadium will cap at 50% capacity under updated COVID-19 restrictions. Remember, we are still on COVID-19 and strict measures need to be taking place while this tournament is taking place. So I know that this is the right step in the right direction. Now we are going over to the AFCON. We know what is making waves in the world in Africa today. The AFCON tournament is moving and we have been enjoying that tournament as it goes. That is the AFCON theme song. This is our heritage. This is our tradition. Tunisia complained to CAF over match conclusion chaos. Tunisian Football Federation has written to the CAF Confederation African Football CAF to complain about their game with Mali ending 13 seconds early. The Tunisians were trailing 1-0 when Zimbabwe referee Jadi Zikawe, said to have suffered a sunstroke, blew early. He had already whistled for full time after 85 minutes, only to notice his error and continue the match. He will do whatever it takes to defend the rights of the national team, FTP officials Hussein Jenna said in a letter. We are not children. FTF media officer Chris Revu refused to go into details when asked about the nature of Tunisia's complaint, which he did not mention. He said, as long as the file is in the hands of the CAF committee, we cannot speak out. Wiggers told Living Radio, the voice of truth. Now, match referee Zikawe reported had to go to the hospital to recover from the match, which is why the fourth official was said to take charge of the failed attempt to restart the game. You see, that is what happens. You know, talking about this man, he has had problems with CAF officiating some time ago, and this is not a new case coming to the AFCON. And I begin to wonder why this man is still left in the CAF to officiate some matches. Now, going to the match officiating, you will discover that something is really wrong, and there is something we are not getting right here. And until the AFCON gets these things right, we will still remain where we are. I will take a short break and we will be back. We will be right back.
The voice of truth.
Welcome back, and we are heading to Europe, where Cristiano Ronaldo says Manchester United interim boss Rangnick needs time to implement his idea at Old Trafford. Manchester United are currently 7th in the Premier League and lie 22 points behind Premier League leaders Manchester City. Cristiano Ronaldo said it is not acceptable for the club to be targeting anything less than a top 3 finisher. Forward urges debtors to give Rangnick time. Cristiano Ronaldo said it is not acceptable for Manchester United to be blaming anything less than a top 3 Premier League finish, and warned he is not at the club to compete for 7th place. Now in the transfer market, where Newcastle has completed the 25 million signing of Burnley striker Chris Wood. Meanwhile, Wood says he's delighted to have the club for moving quickly to get Wood, who he says is attacking threat. His physicality and character that I really like, and he has vast experience in the Premier League. He will be a great fit for us, added Howie. He becomes Newcastle's second signing this month after Kieran Trippier arrived from 12 million Spanish side Atletico Madrid. Now finally, the transfer gossip center where it is making waves. French left back Lucas Digne has joined Aston Villa from Everton on a deal worth up to 25 million. Now the 28-year-old fell out of favour at Everton this season under manager Rafael Benitez, who said last week Digne has asked to leave the club. Manchester United are interested in Brighton right back Tariq Lamptey. Brighton wants 40 million for Dente, 21-year-old who has played for England under 21. The Old Trafford club have also made contact with representative for Borussia Dortmund, Mönchengladbach and Switzerland midfielder Denis Zakaria. Arsenal have made contact with Juventus over a loan deal for Brazil midfielder Arthur Melo. They are also targeting Leicester City Belgium midfielder Yuri Telemans. Gunners are also said to be interested in Fiorentina striker Dusan Vlahovic, but will struggle to finance a move for the Serbian by the end of the month. Paris Saint-Germain are interested in signing Manchester United Paul Pogba, with the 28-year-old Frenchman also keen on the move to the Ligue 1 club. Meanwhile, manager Mauricio Pochettino is still in contact with Manchester United over a move in the summer. Current interim manager Ralf Rangnick, however, is keen on an Ajax boss, Erik ten Hag. Ousmane Dembele is set to leave Barcelona at the end of the season, and Manchester United are keen on the 24-year-old France international. Now finally, I'm going to give you the fixtures for today. First in the AFCON. Cameroon versus Ethiopia, and this match has already kicked off. It started by 5 o'clock, and I know that you are glued on your plastic screens. Now by 8 p.m. Cape Verde will take on Burkina Faso. Not forgetting the Spanish Cup, Atletico Madrid facing Atletico Bilbao. Remember yesterday it was Real Madrid facing the Barcelona in that thrilling encounter, and it ended by 1 goal. It ended by 2 goals to 1 in favor of Real Madrid. Finally, in the EFL Cup, Liverpool will face Arsenal by 8:45 p.m. today. Remember that match was postponed because of COVID-19 issues, and this match is going to take place this night. Finally, before I call it a wrap, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Living TV, and on Facebook, Living Radio. Now you can also get us at Radio Garden. You can just go to your app and download that app, Radio Garden, and by there you search for Living Radio, you will get us there live. Or you can visit us at www.livingradio.com.ng. That is it for this evening Sports Rush. Join me tomorrow, same time, same station, Living Radio, the voice of truth. I am Clement Okukwe Victor, aka Mr. Sporty Zone. See you tomorrow.